Ugly people.
crashes and kills everybody.
Okay.
So they're lined up waiting to go into heaven, and God is he's, he wants to give them something before they die, or he wants to give them something before they go to heaven. He wants to give them a wish. So the first lady says, I want to be gorgeous because she never was beautiful her entire life. Boom, she's gorgeous, goes into heaven. And the next lady behind her, I want to be gorgeous too. So this goes on. Men want to be handsome, women want to be gorgeous. Get to the halfway point, there's a guy all the way in the back who's laughing his ass off. He gets to the last 10, and the guy in the back still laughing his ass off. Everybody's asking to be gorgeous, or beautiful, or handsome, whatever. Finally gets to the last guy, he says, okay, what's your wish? Make them all ugly again, is what he says. I don't know why, but that just makes me laugh.
At least they got a few seconds. Thank you, my friend. Watching some pretty good storms. Bill Taylor on a Thursday evening. Good evening to you. Now exiting the state. Still pretty active radar into southwest Louisiana. In fact, I was just texting with my stepfather, my stepbrother. I've got family there. And Dad said everything was fine. They actually got caught in the storm. They were out eating dinner, but they're home and they've got electricity now. My brother said he was fine. They just had a lot of wind. But man, there's, from what I just read, there's nearly 900,000 in Houston without power. 900,000 customers without power in Houston. I mean, the lights are out in Houston tonight. Incredible line of storms. Kind of skipped San Antonio. We had showers, a few downpours, but now you see another line forming. So northern Valverde County, miles from Del Rio, is under a severe thunderstorm warning. Small cell right there, producing hail. And let's see on this warning, till 9:45. So you can see the hail core there. When we see that blue, we're looking at quarter size hail, as in the coin, not, 0.25. I mean, I'm saying the size of a quarter, hail the size of a quarter, 1 inch diameter. And so let's find out what else is cooking in that storm. We've got winds gusting at 60 miles per hour. It's moving east at 35. So it won't impact Del Rio, but it could impact Rock Springs. Excuse me. But let me show you this massive line when it went through Houston. Winds were estimated at 80 to 90 miles per hour through Houston, right through downtown. Had several tornado warnings all around Harris County, but nothing confirmed on an actual twister touching down. But what you do see is what's called a bow echo. See how this, let me just point this out to you. See how this kind of bows out like that? That's when winds are going at least 70 miles per hour. Whenever you see something like this in a line of thunderstorms, that's a tremendous wind that creates what you're looking at. So those were 70 mile per hour winds. You can see that again, started well west of Houston and moved fast. And there's the hail. The hail never got very large. It was pretty large right there. But then as it bared down on Houston, that bow echo really started to form. And right there is where it got most severe. And then the line was gone. But just a phenomenal line. Just that one line. And the city's in the dark. I mean, the entire city almost. Nearly, again, 900,000 customers without power. Incredible. All right. San Antonio getting anything? We could, JJ. It looks like, I'll show you the models. What I'm noticing is that it's putting everything southeast of us overnight. Early tomorrow morning, more closer to sunrise Friday than really overnight. Not going to be a 3 a.m. deal. I say that, I can't rule it out. I mean, you see some of the impulses out west, okay? We still have a very unsettled environment. We still have a lot of triggers across the state. Take a look at this. This is a surface map, and it's going to show you from left to right, we've got the dry line, we've got a warm front, and then we've got a cold front. So here's the dry line. Warm front came through, helping to further destabilize things across South Texas, and now the front. So all surface triggers, plenty of Gulf moisture as dew points went up into the mid-70s, tropical air in place, mid and upper level moisture streaming in from the Pacific. You remember all the high clouds that rolled in yesterday. Tuesday, beautiful blue skies. By midday Wednesday, we started seeing the high clouds, so the Pacific moisture came in. Then the Gulf moisture on its heels gets dew points up to the mid-70s. So you've got moisture at every level, just stacked up. And then you have an upper level trough. Let me show you what that means. That's going to be best shown to you on my water vapor imagery. This came out of the Baja, and you can kind of see that counterclockwise swirl near El Paso. See that right there? That's an upper level feature. All combines for a pretty active weather day across the Lone Star State. RJ, no, you should not be worried. Nothing severe overnight. I'm going to show you the models and why you won't be worried. Okay? I'll show you that in just a moment. Chilly. Norma, where are you? Is it really? Weekend develop, a whole new weather pattern, Susie, for the weekend. I'll show you as well. Let's take a look at the models. By the way, drought report is out and no help. Off to the east, we did see the biggest improvement, south as well. Even in Bexar County, pushing back the severe drought area. So now just a sliver of northwest Bexar County is in severe drought, most of the county moderate drought. But that pocket of extreme has not changed. Kendall County, the entire county, has been in extreme drought for a while. Half of Kerr, 3/4 of Bandera, 1/3 of Medina County, half of Gillespie County. All right. Now the model for overnight. So this is initializing well. Let's see which one this is, the HRRR. And it's showing the current situation pretty well. So moving forward, here we go, midnight, overnight. You can start seeing some rain develop at 3 a.m. well south, Cotulla. And then expanding east through the 5 a.m. hour. But see, San Antonio not getting a drop of this. That's why, oh, a couple showers at midday maybe. So that's why I went 30% overnight for us, 10% early tomorrow. Then some showers and rain develops out west tomorrow night. Looks like it stays north of us. But one last little impulse on Friday night. That shouldn't be severe. We'll take a look at the convective outlook, but right now, and RJ, I want you to make sure you see this. I mean, San Antonio, I'm assuming you're in San Antonio. A few light showers right there at about midday tomorrow are possible, and then that's it. Everything else stays well south and shouldn't be severe. Shouldn't be severe. I'll show you what I'm talking about with the convective outlook. So that's good news there, okay? Convective, what we're first going to see is right now through 7 a.m. tomorrow. We're in a Category 1, and you can see that from Kerrville north, where we just saw those storms near Sonora, in a Category 2. Now let's take this into tomorrow. Norma's here. It's a bit chilly. That's awesome. Let me check the temperatures in a moment after looking at this convective outlook. So if we go to day 2, this will begin tomorrow morning and take us to Saturday morning. And let me expand this out. The coast. So this will be Friday morning till Saturday morning. Has a chance. So why don't we do that? We'll just get that new camera view. Don't need that. And I think that's in the wizard. I guess not. Friday and Friday night. Okay. So, getting some chilly reports out there. Let's take a look at what we've got. '68 with a nice northeast breeze. 64 in Bernie and Helotes. So it's feeling good out there. Dew point maybe came down a little bit. Let's see where that's cooking. Had it up at 74 this afternoon, 63. But those northeast winds at 13, that's the difference, sure. We're getting some good gusts out there too. Let's take a look, see. No, not too gusty. Wind shear environment, want to see what this looked like for Houston. Oh yeah, look at that. Good belt of wind shear down across South Texas for sure. And then see how calm it gets? We go from the reds to the greens. Atmosphere really settling down. I'm going to go ahead and use this tonight. That's a good. Hi, Linda. Yeah, little coffee. Cameron Baker. You can see my house from that live, really. Hey, Susie, feels way better than what it has been. German Shepherds are loving it. Oh, I bet. Amanda, what's up? Howdy. Good to see you, Amanda Collier. Miss you. Give my love to the Colliers. How y'all guys doing? All right, so yeah, let me get that wind shear. This is good stuff here, just to show that setup in Houston. Volatile environment, man. If you have a loved one in Houston, make sure you give them a call. All right, so again, if you're just tuning in, good storms are still firing out west. I don't see these making it to San Antonio, but I definitely got to keep an eye on them. Producing about quarter-size hail, winds about 50 to 60 near Sonora, northern Valverde County, so some pretty rural areas is where the brunt of this weather is. Even though that line's going through Sonora, the hail is going to be south of Sonora. And then that other storm, top of your screen, is going to be leaving Llano County, and it looks like it's weakening, although I'm seeing some really strong winds. You see that kind of bow echo on it. When it does that, you see that little flare out there? That's definitely some strong winds. Hi, Lisa. Gonna rain? Is it gonna rain, bro? Love you too. Thank you. You know, the chances are just not that good. Yeah, at least half. Yeah, 900,000 without power. April here in 9,000 to 1,000,000 without power in Houston. Yeah. What's the number?
997,000.
Wow.
Nearly a million.
Thank you.
And 4 people dead.
Oh no, really?
That's what the mayor is saying.
Oh gosh, they're reporting 4 fatalities in Houston. That's terrible. I didn't even hear about that one. I was watching the coverage. The wind damage is unbelievable. A lot of downtown windows have been blown out. I mean, it was essentially a hurricane. Category 1 hurricane moving through Houston tonight. I mean, right through downtown. And there was an Astros game, so a lot of people were trying to get to the stadium. So a line camera, a line of strong, severe thunderstorms raced through Houston. It was fast and hard. I mean, it was just 80-mile-per-hour winds, no tornado confirmed, but straight line winds, similar to what you're seeing in that little line up north of Fredericksburg with that little bow echo. That's exactly what happened with this line as it moved over Houston. And wind speeds were estimated around 80 to 90 miles per hour. Just terrible. All right, so let's show you the 7-day, what we've got coming our way. Some heat, new weather pattern coming in. And so the last of the rain for a while is going to be overnight tonight, early tomorrow, up to about midday, a 10 to 20% chance. Might up that to a 20% after seeing what I saw on the showers. We might be on the northern fringe of a few showers before midday, nothing severe, but a 1 out of 5 chance. So that's less than slight, put it that way. Oh, you're in Houston, Lisa? God bless you. Hope everything's all right. Canyon Lake. Yeah, no big changes. No chance of rain really overnight. South has the best chance, and San Antonio will be on the northern fringe of it. Just burned 2,000 calories. That's the last time I leave brownies in the oven while I nap. Yeah, no kidding, David. See? That's great. That's a good one. All right, so tomorrow afternoon is sunny, okay? It's going to be by midday that we get the last of any rain because you can see a whole new pattern. High pressure ridge is building. That's going to be warm air aloft and cooking us from top to bottom. And so here comes the heat. 94 goes to 95 by Sunday, 96 to 97 by Tuesday. So definitely a hot, yeah, La Nina's getting underway, Jared. That's a good point. We're expecting a La Nina heading into hurricane season, which is less than 2 weeks away. And that's why we're expecting a pretty active season. Hey, by the way, almost 97 on Tuesday, so take a look at a little SA climatology. Average first triple-digit day is the end of June. Last year, we were 2 weeks early. This year, we're flirting with it even earlier than that. So we don't want to rush into triple-digit heat, but we might be seeing a couple of 100s at least on the map come Tuesday. If we're hitting 97, you know what's happening down I-37, I-35. All right, the other thing, even Del Rio. Del Rio hit 101 yesterday. No, today's Thursday. They hit it Tuesday, but that's not the high. They hit 109 already this summer or spring. They hit 109 one day a few weeks ago. That's just insane. That's unbelievable. All right, guys. Love you. Hope to see you on Ken's 5 News at 10. We're going to have all the latest out of Houston. Terrible night. Pray for our neighbors in Houston tonight. God bless y'all. We'll see you at 10.